Long read, hyper-realistic Depp, Heard, and Netflix. The phrase hyper-real, first used by French philosopher Jean Baudrillard, was described as an ability of consciousness to distinguish reality from a simulation of reality, especially in technologically advanced postmodern societies. In this context, the Netflix series based on the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard courtroom drama is highly informative about our basic instincts and want to see into the lives of others. The title Pirate, Biwi or Adalet would have been appropriate for a Bollywood comedic film. Truth versus simulation. The origin of Thompson brand gonzo journalism is credited to William Faulkner, who believed that the best fiction is far more accurate than any sort of journalism, and that the best journalists have always understood this. The professional reporter adopts this approach, placing themselves at the center of the narrative and becoming an active participant rather than merely an objective observer. It crosses the line between fiction and non-fiction and combines an original storytelling technique with an energizing narrative style and a free-flowing use of expletives. Actors Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were involved in a multi-million-dollar Hollywood defamation case that had all the elements of a perfect gonzo story: elusive reality, barrage of accusations, shifting narratives, and fast wash of confusion. The trial quickly divided the internet and symbolized the culture war's polarization as well as the backlash against the self-righteous enforcers and moral police of cultural dogmas. Heard was asked to pay $10 million after the situation went in Depp's favor. This was a bad day for Heard. Some people may bemoan feminism. Others could call it a win for equality. It was more than just a show of dirty laundry being cleaned in public for the audience's voyeuristic and egotistical consumption. The trial quickly evolved into a reality show that promises to reveal only the most private, spontaneous, and unscripted aspects. Dollar of Focus. Umberto Eco, an Italian author, was foresighted when he claimed that today's celebrity culture and public recognition depend on being watched constantly. The ultimate form of self-disclosure is the blue-chip stock in the stock exchange, and narcissism is a more tradable commodity in the market of public acknowledgement and approval than the dollar and the gold. The contentious Kreutzer Sonata by Tolstoy, which takes its title from Beethoven's symphony and features dissonant chords and intense emotional expression, heightened is a confessional narrative of a resentful, enraged marriage where everything is completely wrong. The German musician Rudolf Kreutzer, who ultimately detested the sonata and promised never to play it, was called after by Beethoven, the master. Pathos and fury, or eros and thanatos, the life instinct and the death instinct, interact in a way that is perpetually tense and on the edge of dissolving. It's the shifting of focus from one desire to another and the blending of orderly and chaotic that characterizes the majority of torrid relationships that go catastrophically wrong. Concern for influence. On the set of The Rum Diary, a film based on Hunter S. Thompson's titular novel, Johnny and Amber first got to know one another. Known as his long-lost novel, It Required